Hello, guys. I was going to say good morning, but it is definitely not morning. It is 4:30, just about. Sorry for the late upload. I had two doctor's appointments today. One was just a phone visit, and I don't know. I just went over my blood work with my GYN, who told me it's showing polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know the ins and outs. So my mind is just kind of reeling right now. I have a follow up with her February 4th. So I guess I'll learn more about it then. If anybody else has it or knows anything about it, I'd appreciate some comments letting me know anything I could expect. But anyways, let's move on with our daily meditations. I'm going to start with our just for today for January 5th. And it is recovery at home. We're doing great in recovery, aren't we? We go to a meeting every day. We spend every evening with our friends in the fellowship, and every weekend we dash off to a service workshop. But if things are falling to pieces at home, we're not doing so great after all. We expect our families to understand. After all, we're not using drugs anymore. Why don't they recognize our progress? Don't they understand how important our meetings, our service, our involvement with the fellowship are? Our families will not appreciate the change NA is working in our lives unless we show them. If we rush off to a meeting the same way we rushed off to use drugs, what has changed? If we continue to ignore the needs and desires of our partners and children, failing to accept our responsibilities at home, we aren't practicing these principles in all our affairs. We must live the program everywhere we go, in everything we do. If we want the spiritual life to be more than a theory, we have to live it at home. When we do this, the people we share our lives with are sure to notice the change and be grateful that we found NA. Just for today, I will take my recovery home with me. I think that reading is more for someone who is married and your partner has maybe gone with you through the running out and never being available for them because of the drugs, and now you're kind of doing the same thing with the meetings. I've heard the controversial of people talking about should your recovery really come first? Does it come first over your kids? And I believe recovery is absolutely has to be first. You have to take care of you before you could take care of someone else. But also, you're not going to leave your kids home alone so you can go to a meeting. You know what I mean? You're going to bring them with you, though. Or you're going to find a babysitter, though. You know what I mean? So, in that aspect, I guess I can understand this reading. It's relatable that way. I'm sure somebody who is in a marriage or a partnership that is not a user of drugs or does not have an addiction can really relate to this and understands what this reading is trying to say. So that's what I get out of that for today. Now we're going to jump over to our Melody Baby, the language of letting go, for codependence. And this meditation is for January 5th. And this one is accepting help. They said, bitch, if we don't get you with one, we're going to get you with the other. Okay, let me just put that down. Some of us have felt so alienated that we've forgotten we're not alone. We come to believe that we have it in ourselves. We have it in ourselves. We come to believe that we have to do it ourselves. Some of us been abandoned. Some have gone without love. Some have gotten used to people never being there for us. Some of us have struggled, had hard lessons to learn. God's there, always ready to help. There is ample supply of people to care about us too. We will, if we want to receive love and support, comfort and nurturing. If we take the risk to ask for it, help is there. We can draw on the strength of our recovery group and allow ourselves to be helped and supported by our higher power. Friends will come, good friends. We aren't alone, and we don't have to do it ourselves. We're not doing it ourselves. There is no shortage of love, not anymore. Today, God, help me let go of my need to do it alone and my belief that I am alone. Help me tap into your divine power and presence and your resource for love, support, and friendship. Open my eyes and heart so I can see the love, help, and support that's there for me. Help me know that I am loved. That's a good one. And I struggle with that a lot. I'm an independent person. I always have been. I've been out and on my own since I've been 16 years of age. I had my first child 2 months before I turned 17. Um, I've always had a job, had my own car, had my own apartment, did for myself, did for my kids. Um, and it's very hard for me to ask for help. And I have to attribute it to my trust issues. Like anytime I trust somebody or ask for help or trust them to let them in emotionally, I get let down. So I don't do it anymore. Even when I'm in a relationship, like I have trouble even like accepting gifts, compliments, help. I just do. That's a flaw of mine. I don't consider it a flaw though. I consider it a strength that I am so independent and I can make shit happen when I need to. But I would say that I'm doing myself a disservice because I don't allow anybody in. So how am I supposed to know if there's any, good people out there? It's very hard though. It's walking a fine line because every time I try, I get let down every time. So, there's that. But wow, that one kind of hit home. So yeah, that's that. I'm back up at my mom's house. I only went home for a day and I'm back. My mom has to have knee replacement surgery soon, so she needs help with um, grocery shopping and laundry and housework and things like that. So that's what I'm here for, and I'm happy to do it for her. So I'm going to end this here now. It's a long day. It's been a long day. I have a lot of information to process, information that I just learned, and things to think about and research. So I hope you guys have a great night. Today is a good day for a good day, and I'll see you here tomorrow.